Good afternoon. It's time for us to begin. I would like to recommend that everybody turn off your phones or put them on quiet so that we don't get any phones ringing during the process. Now, please ask for forgiveness. My computer, for some reason, my phones go through on my computer, so if somebody calls me, I had the volume off, but it might still ring. So I haven't figured that out yet. There might be a couple changes in the order, so I'm going to get up and announce each song as it's going to happen, because we have one family that there's a death in the family, and so they are not going to make it, and another one that we're still waiting for a student. So our first student is going to be Mateo and Andy. So while they're coming up, and they're going to be playing a version of Heart and Soul that they kind of created. So we found the duet part for it and just kind of modified it. So we're attributing Mateo as having arranged this piece, and it's fantastic that the students can do this. The other thing I wanted to bring attention to is on the back page, we have, every year the Ensemble Recital was run by my father, Carl Morley. And he kind of emceed it every year, would announce every song and talk about every piece and talk about the kids that were performing. He knew everybody. And so we dedicate this to my father, Carl Morley. And then also the very last song that's going to be played, Spiegel and Spiegel, was Ellen Warbeck's favorite song, and we're doing it to honor her. So she was a piano teacher here since the 60s. So one of the very first piano teachers that came to the area. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go start. So our next piece is by Samantha and Isabel Garcia. And this song is I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I always pronounce it wrong, but it's a love song from Sri Lanka. And so they worked on this piece as part of a language class that they were taking to learn their native language. And so their teacher said, let's learn this song. And so they learned it. So it's going to be, instead of sheet music, they learned it by Cynthia, because that's the only way we could find the music. We could find it as chords, and then we could find it as the Cynthia. So they're going to be using their iPad when they're up playing. So, okay, kids? will be by Finnegan Combs and Mackenzie Covert. Finnegan arranged this song, and I know he's been working on some other songs, and it's just amazing to see how he has blossomed. I had his brother as a piano student, and it's just amazing to watch Finnegan also. So go ahead and stand out here. And so they've been working on this piece, Theme of Laura, from the Silent Hill games. Okay. Our next song is Caravan, and it's going to be played by Carrie Eck and Dane Eck. Okay, so I just want to double check because there was somebody who came in after we started. Did the Griffith family come?
It was a grandma who came.
Okay, just a grandma. Okay, so the next song is Celebration, being played by Lila Hung and Nate Kenny. So we're gonna jump over Theme from Adventures, which I was really looking forward to hearing because I've never heard it before. So we're gonna now hear She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain by Eva and William Blakey. Okay, another traditional song, we're gonna have Shoe Fly, Don't Bother Me, being played by Anna Washburn and Samantha Garcia. So our next song is going to be titled Polka, and it's going to be played by Brooklyn and Adrian Ray. Now we're going to have a song, Lightly Row, being played by James Douglas and Avery O'Neill. Our last song is going to be Spiegel and Spiegel, being played by Lily Hung and Isabel Garcia. And as I had said at the beginning, this song was a very special song for Ellen Warbeck. And my dad and her worked on this, where my dad was playing the synthesizer, playing the violin part, and Ellen would be playing the piano part, and then they would switch off and they would decide the other one was going to play the synthesizer. So they had a lot of fun with this song. And so Ellen asked me about a year ago if I had the music for it, and I just found it a couple weeks ago, or actually a couple months ago, and was going to send it to her, but she's now in a care home and not coherent to understand she's receiving it. So we're about ready to lose a very great music teacher that was in this community for 50 plus years. Okay. And I ask your forgiveness because this is a fairly long song.
Can you start over? Sorry.
I would like to thank everybody for coming here. I would like to thank all the teachers that were involved. A special note to the orchestra teacher at the high school and junior high, Laura Olinger, for working with Isabel to, that's actually a very difficult song, and it's supposed to be played about 10 times slower. And so we had to speed it up, number one, for time constraints, because we didn't want to play a 20-minute song. And then also, she doesn't have the ability yet to be able to play those really super long notes, and to play one note that would last for like 1 minute. And so it had to be sped up. The original song was written to the beat of about 60 beats per minute, rather than the 120 that we were just playing it. And we narrowed it down, cut out a big portion of the song, again, to make it fit. So I want to thank everybody again. I want a big applause for all the students. They did wonderful. Thank you. And then if I can have help pushing the piano back where it belongs.
You did really good.
Trying to get your face in that in the camera.
Yeah, that's what it's not all. Yeah.
I'll talk to Mark about that. Yeah. And, you know, it might just be
I think everybody played. That's what mothers do. Awesome. You did wonderful. Awesome.
So Winston.
I don't remember if it's the second or third page. So 1 week, what's the honors recital? Yeah. Do you remember when the studio recitals are? Or is it the second week of May, or is that the honors recital?
I have emails.
Okay, and then also, do you have one or two students that participate in the studio recitals? I always invite them on my side and some join us. Oh, okay. Well, you can always tell your students that you're welcome to participate. So, thank you, everyone. Yeah.
That's your bench, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we can't do that this weekend for the bench.
Oh, okay.
Which could be an advantage, because I noticed a lot of the kids aren't getting it.
Right, right.
So I think that we need to know
Well, I'm so tempted to buy one of those extenders that you put there so that it's raised up, because 90% of my kids are young and it just doesn't fit,
Yeah,
so.
so I guess they still would have room to pedal.
Now, what I like about the shorter ones would work with this one, you know, my piano, for some reason, the music thing is up so high that it's like you need the bench to be at the highest setting.
Right,
So, but that's good to know that we have a bigger one because
Yeah,
Are you selling
that's,
books or something?
yeah, well, and I think that, or
Then they
you just
still
get,
get in touch.
you need to sit right all the way front on the bench. You sit too far back.
I don't feel worse.
right,
So the balance on the bench, that heel on.
right.
Boy, that wasn't comfortable.
You know, what I don't understand is they have the person on the right using the pen. And it seems like that's crossing over into the person on the, or they have the person on the left using the pedal. And it seems like the person on the right should use the pedal. All the duets that I have that use the pedal, we have the person on the left using the pedal.
Oh, that's
They're crossing over, and I was having to sit like this so that Nate could use the pedal. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
So, I don't understand that, so.
we're gonna continue talking. No, that piece is
Very well done. Enjoy.
Yeah,
Thank you for.
well, except for Vinny, so,
First, thank you.
oh, you're welcome, and they're always, your kids are always welcome to join us. Next time we'll come up with a piano cello. We can even do that in a regular. Oh, Lori, you made it, I didn't see you there, so.
Reminded me every day, and then of course then today, rehearsal got out late, kind of later than I was hoping, and
Okay.
everything is, we have to
Yeah,
get
with,
done.
with the material we have, I was thinking we'll be out of there in an hour and a half.
Yeah, I
2
know.
hours later.
And so,
But she reminded me, but then I didn't, I wrote it on the calendar at school, and I didn't have it written down anywhere. No, I think it's blasting up.
yeah,
She's gotta play out more, she's a good little musician.
yeah, yeah. And she was hitting the high note, before in the practice, the high note she was squeaky, but she was hitting them today, so, yeah. So, yeah, yeah, so,
Getting everything out of it.
yeah,
That's true,
yeah.
that's true.
It's a nice one, it's where Mr. Woods gave me, somebody made it.
Really?
Yeah, oh my goodness, that was some history, but I never see it because she's so self-sufficient.
That's good, like, those are the students who love it.
I felt bad that I didn't have her play a piano piece, but I was already having her playing those two violin pieces because she's one of my best pianists. She's meticulous with what she does. So. I know I always see you at your concerts when my students remind me that it's like the ones that go to James Monroe never tell me, and so I don't ever know. So the ones that go to Murray, it's like they always tell me in advance. So
It's funny too, because when they have a little reflection, they have special Fridays. What do we learn this week? Date of the next concert. That's amazing to me. How many of them go? I don't know. You know that you're
Tomorrow.
I know, it's like I've been saying every week when I see them, I say, okay, March 2nd, first week of March. And so last night they come for a lesson, and it's like, when's the recital? Tomorrow.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Exactly what the recital lesson.
Yeah, I know, I always do it when we're too, but it's because I love playing so much. It's like, I was that kind of kid that went home, I would play for, I had, the rule was I had to do my homework, so I rushed through my homework, then I went and practiced the piano, because we weren't allowed in the living room once my dad got me. And so then I would spend 2 to 3 hours on the clarinet, and that was kind of like the escape, but so. But I always got that piano too. My dad was my first piano teacher, and then I don't know. That's Jennifer. We called her Wayne, she was my piano teacher for several years. Which was fine. Somebody told me that she's still alive. So that's she encouraged me, so she was my first real band
She does, yeah, and she was just part of it, so I'm not sure if she's.
You and I started this thing 5 years ago with my sign before she takes care of it. At that point, they just kept throwing and it got so much that
awesome.
Really neat to get
That
all
is
those years she remembered me.
Yeah, she does, she's living in
like that. Crystal
She's
thing
the
that
last one.
I told him online, crystal clear, make your pool, everything's all perfect. And he started throwing another one.
Maybe like Willie Nelson or something like that. Probably.
Our perceptions this joy.
I know, that's what I kind of, I remember my second grade teacher being really super old, and then I moved back here in 2012, and she was attending a
Kicking people out the door
and it's
so
just
that
like,
you can get the next
wait a minute, I thought you were 100 years old back when, because she had like hair pass.
Yeah, that's too bad. We didn't.
Premature. My stomach.
See, there's probably other kids this year
Except when you want to get your underwear
that
out.
would have qualified out of the SCSB away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Yes. And Amy.
All right, good seeing you again. Stay out of trouble. By the way, did, something I asked Sheriff now.
Yes, yeah, but I
All
mean,
get together, breakfast
Jim
sometime.
was telling me.
Haven't seen one this year since we got.
Sicker than Joe,
But
and
at any
all
rate,
that,
I
so.
said to her,
So,
they
I'll
called
tell you
you guys up and say, let's have one, and have you guys give us the one, let's read on what's happening.
And it sounds like you can get
I used to do it for
He and he's trying to decide.
awareness or something. That would be good. I mean, it would, so, think about that. I know you've got
Your ball and hearts
Rotary or
cello.
my own
It's
one.
probably on. Yeah, I get lost, I just listen and, he's there every time, so he's still. Yeah.
The other two were string players.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even remember. I looked at the music before he played it.
Oh, no, no.
Was it trouble? Savant plays something.
I know, that's, I was gonna say, I remember everything, I just go, I'm checking.
Right. So, you know, and I gotta sad to say, it's just like, watch basketball. It's just too hard. The teacher, really well.
you learn it, you use it,
Oh, okay.
But I mean, she's, last year she was six, and this year she.
But it's a real good
Oh,
way
come
to.
on,
But I mean, she, yeah, she's, but she, her ticket is flashy.
Good.
And so.
Helen, see, there's no reason that she could not audition as a guitarist for that particular piece.
Yes.
Because it's not, why can they expect her she wants to play concerto?
Yeah.
Or when a singer can come in and sing a piece.
Yes.
It's not fair. You should be able to play this one. You should be able to play one movement from one of the busy, say, Lacy and Sweets.
Yes.
That features the flute.
Yeah.
You should have to play it.
Yeah, well, when I was in high school, we played one movement of the chair.
Right, of course, yeah.
So, well, anyway, yeah, I don't know why. So, Barry says, you said you weren't gonna do this. I know, and I opened my mouth and said, and it's just typical. Most of the kids, they're kids. And I think Rich is gonna show up the last day. He's talking about, and it's like today, why are you today? When you guys have been all evening, and how all evening, and go that from 4 to 6.
It was supposed to be.
All right, see, man.
Right.
Yeah, there was some disconnect there.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why it's throwing me. It's because of Messiah.
Yeah. What do you think? Last year I brought a keyboard. Yeah, so he says, yeah. And then he says, well, could you just like bring the Rudy?
Oh my
And I
God.
said, no. And he said, well, why don't you just leave it in the music store? No.
But you know what? There are a bunch of electronic keyboards at the college that you can have your pick of, and you can leave it at the.
At Moe's?
Yeah, at Moe's.
Well, he
Yes.
asked for it.
Oh,
I guess he just wanted me to drag mine. And I said, no.
That was just the first stupid thing that came out of his mouth.
Yeah, the first of many.
It was just like, oh, wait a minute, oh, there's nothing to play. Well, weren't you bringing yours?
Well, see, the ones at the college, I don't think they're full keyboards, so that would.
Are they the little ones that we used to have in the?
No.
No, they're
What
not,
kind of
they're not
music
the
are you
Rollins,
trying to play?
unfortunately, I have no
No,
idea.
these weren't Rollins.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
About this.
no, there's, yeah, I think they're about that long.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Do you know the name of the book?
Rollins or Sheffield's or something.
What brand?
Well, no, they weren't even Rollins.
Is
They
it
were some
Alfred's by
really
chance?
off the wall. They didn't work out.
Well, you can, if you want to
Okay.
hop on, a band, I
Well,
guess, take a
how
look at
matter
it.
might
It's
be.
really
He's got something.
Okay, so you know, all right.
So that,
That's it.
Well, if he's hauling it down to Portland,
I don't think so. I
Is
think
that
okay.
Okay, takes my brain just like a fraction of a second to oxygenate again. I'm serious, it's like I can't do it long classes anymore.
I keep saying that, you know, I can't play like I used to, but I can, get through them, but.
We still go to a few other people, so as long as I'm not on the bottom of the heap, I'm okay. I will let you guys go. So,
Okey-doke.
all right. Mark, do you need any other help with anything?
No, I don't. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark.
See you later.
Your text came in
Yeah,
after we were in here.
well, I sent it late, I was just hoping, you know, I should.
That's right. Turn the, ringer back.
Yeah, well, and I know
Unless we're out of town.
we have talked in the past about you being able to do the door, and you're so good at the door because you want, but you wanted to hear your grandson too.
Well, somebody left.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was still sitting
Yeah.
standing, and I said, you're supposed to stay for the whole thing. They just ran out as fast as they could. to get
Well, there
away.
was the first group.
Not the person, it was
Oh,
somebody
somebody
else.
else.
That just decided.
Yeah,
That they
okay.
had, it's like, come on, how would you like if everybody left before you came?
Right, right. And you know, that might be a good thing too, for, if he's gonna do announcements like this, to say that, you know, concert etiquette is that, yeah, you stay, and you don't, if you have to go out, if you're gonna be sick, you wait until after the piece is done, if possible, even if you have to swallow.
Have you noticed how the church only did then now, I think they started on the bathroom. The bathroom was down for a short while, and then you had to go. I think it's only fixed, yeah. Now, they said if your child is in one,
Oh,
because we have kids. And I'm thinking, any bad person.
yeah, in that,
out there
and in that neck of the woods, I
Yes.
would go by themselves, yeah.
It's unfortunate we have, it's like Raven said, you shouldn't have to remind them not to come in.
Right.
You shouldn't have to,
But you do. Just like, you know, if you're in a concert, you applaud, you don't whistle, and you don't holler.
So did you hear that Misty was?
Yes, I did. Yeah, yep, I did, so.
I'm glad she won.
I know. The funny story about her was, did you hear what she did to me?
Yes. I think Tricia was quite.
Well, you can play around with this board. So don't mess with any of the drawbars because Barb has that set the way you do it. Panels. never turn this off.